shout out to all my friends, Miguel and everybody up at FCP for being there. You guys are great. I mean, I gotta tell you, they're not a sponsor. This is not free, and all that other stuff. So let's do the unboxing. Well, there's what I hope to be the main belt, the accessory belt. There is the air conditioning belt. This is going to be, I guess, one of the motor mounts. Let's take a check out on one of them babies. And, well, look at that. Are they the same? I think they're the same part number. So there's got stabbed right in the part number there. So there's a 5412. Uh-oh, there's a right and a left. Okay, so let's not open this box here. I didn't really pay attention. It's been so long. So there's that. So let's put that back in there. It's got that little weepy piece of something there. That looks pretty doggone good. Look, I guess it's got a, they charge it up somehow with pneumatically or with oil or something. That would be their way. Okay, and we got the air conditioner BMW belt tool, and I can't remember. Oh, I guess the nuts that go on to those. That's nice of them. I don't remember that. That's supposed to be the transmission mount for a straight drive. So anyway, cool. Let's get down there and put them in. Okay, pretty soon we're going to paint this barn red and put white trim on it. So let's put her up on the lift and get to work on these things. I would take it for a test drive, but I just don't want to get her all hot and bothered here. So let's just get her up here. Watch them mirrors now. Okay, let's see how we did. Keys out, get her latched in here. Get that air compressor moved out of here one of these days. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I did pretty good. Alright, let's take her up. Alright, time to take off the dreaded underpan. Let's just get on that. Okay, we've been hacking it out down here. I got that. I got the 4 bolts out of here, so you can bring down this bar. There's one right there underneath the passenger door in here, and the driver door in there, and then that'll give you enough room to get that pan out. And then you got to take all the other stuff off. And so I got enough clearance back here to pull this bracket down to put the transmission mounts in. Remember, there are 2 of those, just like there are 2 of those up there. I took the exhaust system down to give me room to kind of get this out of the way. The other one was a little bit easier to get off, but I got clearance to do this, so I'm good. So you got to take off that little bracket there. It's all rather obvious, and let's see if what we can see now. All right. All right. Well, I know they're in there somewhere, and we'll find them. And might be a good time, if you could, to get to the starter and see what's going on there. So anyway, this is what you got to do to just get started. All right, here you go. So right above the steering gator, there they are right there. And they unscrew from the top. Okay, so the screws go to the top, and they're just right underneath them gators. So don't do that. Stop doing that. Oh, stupid light. Okay, well, know where they are now. We're gonna drop her down, and I'll look at it from the other side. Got enough batteries, I think, over there. So Those are just real disappointing. It's movie time. Alright, so we're at the front of the motor. I just cut the air conditioning belt off. And I pulled down this power steering hose. And I took a couple brackets and little things out. They're pretty obvious where they're going to go back, and I strapped that back. So I've gotten one. This is a T10, an E10 I should say, on those things. So if I can just get maybe I can get the air conditioner compressor down. But let's look at this bracket. So here's the bracket. So the BMW faces toward the back of the car. So if we can get this bracket off of here and maybe get a couple of more bolts out of this thing, I might can drop the air conditioner. I might have to drop down the car to get the air conditioner compressor to move so I can get my wrench past that hose, that metal hose right there. That's sort of blocking the whole show right there. If I can just get that to move a little bit, I might could get a 16 millimeter on that thing. My other thing is, what am I going to do about getting? Let's go for this other E10 situation here, and make sure I can get that loose before I go taking air conditioner brackets loose. Now I can tell you, I've already looked at it, and I can tell you that this one's crushed. They say the right side takes more abuse, but that mount is crushed. I mean, it's like boned down. I've gotten both of the T10s loose. There's one of them lying right there. I had an idea, but hopefully I didn't have to use it. But I got this one loose too. I got both of them loose, and all I got to do now is get the upper one loose. Now there's a sensor. See that yellow kind of rectangle? That's a sensor. I had to unplug that sensor. Very easy to do. And then I was able to get my socket up in there. And there it is right there. Now I'll tell you my other idea I didn't have to employ. I thought about grinding off a little bit of this socket because, and you may have to do that, but because the mounts collapsed a little bit, that made it harder. But see, that is not a very deep. That's not a very deep bolt there. Focus, you fack. There you go. And then, so I thought I might have to shave this down some, but I didn't have to. So the other one's just finger tight. So I'm going to take this back down. I jacked up the motor just a touch, and that seemed to help. Take that. Once you get that thing cracked loose, you got to remember you're putting pressure on the little T10 screw or bolt or whatever you want to call it, and so you have to kind of let off and it'll go. But two out of 3 ain't bad. But I got to try to get that 16 mil at the top loose now. I might just leave that in place and strap this thing back and get there. But I got 2 of them, so let's pull this back. I'm tied around this thing now. Cool. Okay. Okay, I went to the left side and I pulled the airbox out, and you can get to that. See, it's right there at you. You can get to those. Now, how you're going to get that out of there, I don't know. I don't know yet. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to pull steering down or something like that. I may have to bring that rod down or something. Don't think that'd be too terrible, but we'll see how that works. But this is all loose over here, so when I jack the other side up, it'll free the motor up. So I got the bonnet up and latched because the pistons are shot. Now I got to the 16 millimeter when the top went by taking the power steering pump loose and tying it off up there, and taking this bracket out that holds the power steering on, And I got on there with a flexible joint, and I got that loose. So I don't know if it's true or not, but I don't know how long I've been at it, like 3 or 4 hours. I don't think yeah. If I'm going to get this thing out of here in one piece, I don't know. Hopefully when the thing falls out, it'll just, because it's not going to come out. You see, I knew that was going to happen. Let's see if I can get that out of there. Well, let me get both hands. So, I think I got her. I don't know. Okay, after much ado, luckily the nut came out with the socket, and now you can see what's happening here. It's separating. You can see the stud now. So it's just a matter of trying to get the crazy thing out of there. This is the right side, so the left side is going to be the real trick. So everything is loose on both sides. So I think I left my other light up there, but you can see it. That one's okay. So when I jack on it, you can see it's about to clear. So I got both bolts out of it. Do I have both bolts? I'm not. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is kind of a tense time. Let's see if I can get it out of there, and I'll tell you how it happened. Okay. All I can tell you is that you got to come across where that heat shield is, and then you got to make sure, there it is right there, that the short side of this, I can't believe it, is there. So if you can't get this one out, you can't get the other one in. So I just got that out. So let's do a little comparison here. I don't want to get that one too dirty, but it don't matter really. Okay. I would say, yeah. And you know that they're charged with fluid, so if it's leaked out, you may not necessarily know it. Okay, well, I got a clunk, so I got to know what it is. So there it is. There's the. Let me take a picture of that, and I'll send it along. Now the other side, I think I'm going to have to pull steering rack out or something. I don't know. I don't think I want to do that, but I may have to. Picture of that. All right, right side's done, or out. Okay, she's in, and I got the two little bolts in there, and I'm gonna let her down and guide her into the land of rhythm and pleasure here. Okay, so I'm gonna need both hands for that, but I kind of wanted you to see it coming down here. Okay, maybe I can get enough tension on it. Okay, not quite there. You can jack her up. I hope I didn't bust nothing else. There it goes. So we're in the pin now. So she's coming down. If you can figure out how to get that air conditioner compressor off, you'll be better off in the world. That's for sure. Let me get this untangled. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, so like I said put the two little T10s or T12s, whatever you got in, and then you can see her closing up there. And make sure she's the right way. Now that means the fat part of the wedge is going toward the wheel. Where did I? It's up. It's somewhere. there it is. Okay. So you can tell right here, there's that wedge that helped us get it out. And so the fat part, you can see right there on this one too, on the left side. And you can see that little dot, that little hole right there. And that's going to be true over here. So we got it in the correct way. And so we're going to put this back up there. And we're going to call this one quits because the other side will be kind of, I guess, completely different. Like I say, I've got it all loose. But let's bring this to landing. And then, there you go. I'll put everything in loosely. Gosh, I hope the clunk goes away. Okay. Alright. Alright, the eagle has landed. So, let's get this block of wood out of here. Alright, well that's enough. Okay, there it is. All we gotta do is tighten her up, and I'll have to drop her down to do that. But the sun's going down, moon's coming up, Mayberry will shine tonight. Give us a thumbs up. Thanks for spending time with me. This is so long, I just don't think that doing both sides is the answer. So there's one on the ground, and one in the bush. Talk to you later. Thanks again. Bye-bye. I wanted y'all to see, I've been working on the pond a whole lot. If I move around too much, I'm going to trip the lights. There's a beautiful moon up there, up in the clouds. Very, very lovely. But this is what the pond looks like nowadays. Little pond update. I built that stone waterfall, got some green lights on now. I put some new lights in it to splash it across the pond so you can see the back rocks. So that was very, very well worth it. And those other lights at the far back and the far side, and they'll probably go out here pretty soon. They're just solar things. But those are some nice LED ones I got there. And you'll be seeing Rudolph pretty soon. Let's see if I can move without tripping the lights. They're very, very sensitive. But there you go. So I just thought I'd give you a little bonus footage. Funny story about the BMW. I'm gonna have to sacrifice the tool, but we'll talk about that on the next one. So gonna pull the left front wheel off, and hopefully I can get that one out. But we'll see how it goes. But this is so pretty. So I got a little mix of brandy. Oh, and also lights up the field out here. Oh, see, it kicked it on. I tried to move as slow as I could, but I don't mind that. Okay, once again, give us a thumbs up, and we'll be doing something soon. This one will kick on if I can see. That was, and that one kicked. So I got them all sensitive, all super sensitive out there. So can't wait to, in a couple of weeks, to tell you about what I'm going to do to the barn. I've got everything on order. It's kind of been a big hassle, but it's going to be fun. The barn's going to go through a total kind of a renaissance, I guess, a new birth. I believe that's what that means. All right, bye-bye, guys. Can't wait to go in and all these other lights go off, and we can watch the moon set. That'll be real pretty.